Hey guys, this is your girl LdyT, and I'm coming to you with a Tea Talk video, and this is actually a response video to TenchiJK, hopefully I said his name right, my bad if I didn't, about his 3-part series on Asian men and black women in relationships. Now, being someone who has more than one Asian family member, yes, I do have Asian family members that have been married into the family, which in my family we don't see in-laws, y'all. We really don't. It's more like, look, if you're married, once you're married into the family, you're family, okay? So I ran across this video. One of my friends sent it to me, and I watched all 3 parts, and I was like, dude has some major points. But the thing I like about it is he kind of broke it down from the Asian men's point of view. Now, I am biracial myself. Okay, I know it's hard to tell, but I am Cuban and black, half and half. My dad is Cuban, my mom is black. So, and I have a lot of family members that are biracial. So my family is just mixed with a bunch of stuff. My uncle married a Korean woman. Her name is Heejun. She's my auntie. I love her so much. Finally, somebody in the family that I can see eye to eye with, because we're both shorties. But they're not together anymore, but she's still a part of our family. Like, totally a part of our family. And I have 2 cousins, Dylan and Damien, and both of them are half Asian, half black. Well, actually, they both, well, the oldest one, he looks completely Korean, because their mom is Korean, and the youngest one looks Spanish, because my uncle is mixed. He's half white, half black. So they're just mixed with with a bunch of different things. They're quarter black, quarter white, half Asian. Okay? There you go. So I just wanted to comment and talk about, I guess, the black woman point of view, and also, I guess, talk about that taboo subject, sex, because, I mean, I'm sorry, in today's society, sex is also a factor when it comes to choosing, you know, someone you want to be in a relationship with, choosing someone you want to have as your life partner. So let's get it in, let's get into it. First of all, I believe that no matter what race you are, love has no color, race, creed. I mean, you shouldn't prohibit yourself from loving somebody or thinking you could build a relationship with that person just because they were Asian, just because they're Spanish, just because they're, you know, any other thing, African, it doesn't matter. That's my belief. But I noticed that with a lot of black women, and I'm not speaking for all black women, because by any means I'm not, because I'm not every black woman. I'm just one. You know, as far as being in a relationship with an Asian person, yes, we automatically assume that, oh, no Asian person or no Asian man will want to talk to me, and, you know, we automatically assume that Asian men only date within their race. Now, there's a difference. There's, you know, you have Asians, which, you know, are, of course, from, you know, Korea, China, Vietnam, different places like that. But then you have Asian Americans who are, you know, like young, first generation Asian Americans, you know, maybe, or second generation, doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, who have grown up in America with traditional Asian customs as well as American tradition. So I feel like they're more open to dating outside of, you know, whatever their race is. Now, give me some feedback on this, guys. Let me know if I'm hitting the head on the nail or not. But, you know, where I live, there are a lot of Asians in my community. And although there are some who have been raised under that tradition and that mindset of just dating within their race, there are a lot of Asian men who are really, first of all, really stylish and trendy. Even though sometimes we don't want to give them credit, Asian men can dress okay, stylish and trendy, and, you know, find women outside of their race attractive and date them. But you know what? It's so difficult to get out of that mentality of, okay, it has to be the old way. It has to be, you know, a certain way. And in today's society, it's a rarity to find somebody that's purely mixed with one race. I mean, I guess you could find that a lot more in the Asian community, but I'm talking about within the other races, even Caucasians. It is hard to find one race of person that is just purely that one race. And I think we forget that a lot of times, you know, or it's not that we don't remember that, we just don't acknowledge it. And that can definitely be a problem within different communities. But I have noticed, I've seen a lot more black men with Asian women. But I have a cousin, and, you know, she's a black girl. She's not mixed with anything. Well, you know, immediately. And she has a friend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call them. She's in a relationship with an Asian man. He's Korean. You know what I'm saying? And they have a son, and he is so cute, guys. I am with Tenchijk on this one. It is so cute to see what I like to call Blasian babies. They are so adorable. Oh my gosh, she's just... Anyway, that's another point. The point I'm trying to make is love is love. Okay? When you are loving and accepting of you and your heritage, your race, your physical appearance, that's when you are open to love someone else. And I've noticed that in biracial families, it is so much easier for that person to date outside of their race. Because they're not one race anyway, you know, and they've been brought up on this open mentality of dating whoever you want to date, finding that connection with somebody. Because really, all this right here, all this is just skin. It's just flesh and bone. In the end, all that matters is spiritual connection. And I know not a lot of people talk about it, you know, because we're so, in today's society, we're so hung up on, you know, the physical. But, I mean, as time goes on, the physical appearance does not last. Okay? I mean, the older you get, you know, you're going to get bigger, you're going to get wrinklier, you're going to get saggier. And what lasts? When you're with that soulmate, that life partner, it's not about the physical looks. Because even through all that, you know, gaining extra weight or looking hunched over or whatever else, getting wrinkles, that person sees the inner you, the beauty within. You guys have a spiritual connection. And really, that's what God wants for us in our life, to create spiritual connections and bonds and rekindle those kindred spirits. Because I also believe that there is a person out there for everyone. You know, there's an Eve to everyone's Adam and vice versa. And I believe that when you find that person, no matter what race they are, you guys are going to automatically have that spiritual connection. Even though you might not know or feel what it is in the beginning, you might be like, oh, hold up. It's still going to be there. So I just wanted to kind of tell you guys my opinion on, I am pro interracial dating, woo woo woo, you know, and I hope and pray to see more openness within the Asian community as well as the black community. Now, as far as the sex thing goes, I mean, there are plenty of stereotypes about black women, and their need for, you know, large sizes of men. And come on, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's not front. And there are plenty of stereotypes, guys, stereotypes that aren't true about, you know, black men, Asian men, white men, and what they're packing down below. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to get this thing right. And a lot of times we are under that mentality that, oh, they can't do anything for me. They can't do anything for me. But really, excuse me, you shouldn't be basing your relationship or connection with somebody on a sexual connection anyway. Because in the end, intimacy is more important than the act of sex. And we really do seem to forget that, guys. Gonna need for us to just grow up in our mentality when it comes to that, because just because we assume or have been taught that, oh, well, black men are the only ones that are packing and woo woo woo, this, that, and the third, that does not make it true, honey. Because I've seen some things and I've been like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Don't think every black man out there in the world is well endowed, and don't think anybody from any other race isn't. It's not about that. If you have a spiritual connection with somebody and have built a caring and loving relationship and are in love with that person, it's not going to matter. It's going to be a beautiful thing when you guys experience that intimacy, no matter what their physical build is and what's going on down there. Okay, I know somebody out there is feeling me. I know this. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Be real with yourself. All right. This is your girl, Lady T. Stay blessed, stay bold, stay beautiful. Be you. Deuce.